Hello, hello, chat. How are we doing? Hey guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and swap my camera over. I believe this is the one I'm using here. There we go. I think you guys can see my whole setup here. If you guys can see it alright, let me know. If not, let me know and I will do my best to adjust it here. My desk space is a little tight right now because I'm getting ready to move, so I have a lot of things where they normally aren't. But yeah, got all the prizing here. It was a fun weekend, I will say. It was a fun weekend. What did I play this weekend? Sean, I played Mirage this weekend. It was the last, like, EX7 format, regional. So we had, it looks good, awesome, thanks for letting me know. So I think the format was mostly solved. It was just down to who piloted what the best. But starting things out, I'm going to go ahead and I promised my locals I would turn on chat here. So I'm going to turn on chat. Hey, Austin folks. You guys are on the stream. If you guys want to say hi, feel free to say hi to stream.
Hey, stream.
Thank you, Ivan.
Wasn't me!
Yeah. But yeah, this weekend was a lot of fun. I was working really hard on figuring out what deck I wanted to play. I knew I was going to play Mirage, though. It just came down to which version of Mirage. And I was doing a whole lot of playtesting with the Galaxy build, but I changed to pure Mirage at last minute. And that's ultimately like what I decided. Like at the end of the day, pure Mirage did everything Galaxy Mirage wants to do, but just a lot more efficiently. Plus, there's like a few lines with like this build I felt like were actually disgusting. But before I go over the pricing and everything, just real quickly for deck profiling, I'm going to just show out everything here. I have the deck organized, I just didn't lay it out. But just want to give some quick shout-outs for everyone that helped me along the way here. I had a lot of people I was talking to, just kind of playtesting some thoughts with. And so shout-outs are going to go to Swanee. Oh, clip that. Swanee, he helps me with like some thoughts because I was just poking his brain. I know he plays lots of Mirage. So I was kind of looking for someone who I can kind of just like lean on for experience. Like, hey, what are you looking at for ratios? Why are we feeling some cards? Why are we not feeling some cards here, right? So that helped out with like some thought processes. I understood lines, but it definitely helps clear up like what I was wanting to do for ratios. But starting things out here, BT7 Buka Egg. This egg is actually crazy. This card lets you get a memory when you're playing out Digimon by sources. And the whole reason this matters is because one of your key lines is going to be based off of your level 5 Wankun. I know I'm kind of like profiling the deck here, but every single card I had in my deck came up at one point this weekend in Regional Run. But your biggest combo play is doing Buka with your Gao, your EX4 Gao. This guarantees you have a 1 memory, level 6 and level 4 on the board all at once. But when you go into Wankun, you play out this Gao, you get a Buka memory for playing out by source. The Gao on play procs, you'll draw a card for each you and your opponent. You get a memory back for the Galga inherit, and all you did is spend 1 memory to get a rookie and a level 5. And then your one other line here is going Galga. You both draw a card, you'll get a memory refunded for the Gao inherit, and then you'll get a memory refunded for the Galga. Because you're typically going to put your opponent up +2 in hand for this line. The +2 typically gets them up to this 8 cards they need. Because very rarely on turn 2 will they be dumping their hand faster than what you'll be filling it up with. And then this just gives you a line to go into your Mirage. Then you threaten not only a Zudo Ace over the Gao here, but you also threaten the Paladin Ace over Mirage here. And they can't play around both aces half the time. But just for closing out, I'm not going to go too in-depth with the deck profile aside from that, just because everyone's seen Mirage a lot at this point. Where'd my Gals go? Oh, they're here. I got my Galga and Galmist. But yeah, we got 2 Gomas. This is meant to help the Imperial matchup. Imperial matchup and the Dexdoru matchup. I saw 3 Dexdorus this weekend, and it was honestly a really good matchup. I'd never really needed Goma for his main effect. We've already talked about Gal. This card's super good for the deck. Then, choice of Floodgates, Madoki and Otama. Madoki was meant to help, like, the Mirror match, the Galaxy matchup, and your purple decks that use, like, the Inherits for, like... You have, like, the Levia build that runs the Protoform Gobbly X, Dober Engine. So that's what, like, this was originally meant for, but this actually came up more in the Imperial matchup when they had Hammer Spark. I denied a Hammer Spark and the Champion's DNA of Gain Memory Effect. But then we also have Otama. This is like a needed rookie for that Demon Lord matchup. My only loss was to a Demon Lord, which ended up winning it all this weekend. But this card, super clutch, stole me like 1 game entirely. But he beat me the other 2 games. 1 game was just like the most unplayable brick in the world, and then our game 3 was super good. It came down to good deck building ratios he had and good piloting he had. The one of Hybrid, I hybrided once per game this weekend. Got our Galgas. Nothing too crazy about these. We got our 4 Wankuns. This deck is built around Wankun existing. 2 Zudo Aces. 1 of each Mac Gal. They honestly never really came up for the win attacking effect. It's for this one. It came up more for the bounce on the Mac and then the restand on this Mac. Then no surprise, we had our 4 Mirages, our 2 Hexas, 3 Burst Modes, 1 Paladin Ace. Nothing super crazy here. It's just what the deck's built around. Hexablau came up a lot for hybrid matchups. Then you just have your good top and your Burst Modes, which is your closer. It removes boards. It helped in the deck's matchup more than anything else. And then our Paladin Ace here. Paladin Ace came up against Demon Lords. I bot decked his entire trash, including 2 Agudamons. But he came down to he played 3 Agudos. So when I slammed Paladin Ace for 9 to like try saving my board state, it was too late. Because he's holding on to that last Agudo in hand. And then because this deck can abuse a 4 Memory Boost, 4 Mental Training line, we got those in there. And then rounding out the list, we had 2 Fixer Thomases and 2 BT4 Thomases. But now I know this is like what a lot of you are more interested in. We've seen a million Mirage lists before. So let's go ahead and pivot over to the pricing. So I got my good old stack of pricing here. For anyone who hasn't seen like this current regional waves worth of pricing, it's actually really solid. So it does depend if you have a 256 event or a 512 sized event. This was a 256 capped event. So for your 256 capped event, you got your participation pack here, and then you got 3 event packs. These were my polls from the event pack. I didn't get super crazy polls, but that's honestly not what this is about. It's about having a good time, participating in events, and then your participation pack being like where all your value is at. These are always just bonuses on top of it. But this is what everyone got on participation. There would be top 128 if it's an event larger than 256, but because this was a 256 cap event, your next pricing bracket was at the 64th place spot, which was another event pack, which I got Chaos X in this event pack. But then, when you get to top 32, that's where things really start ramping up. In top 32, you get a finalist pack with the Digi Egg Sleeve pack. And just for reference, participation, finalist, champion packs are all the exact same contents of cards. They have different stamps until you get to the champion ones, which have a slightly different appearance. But then top 16, I believe, is where invites were handed out. Then once you get to top 8, you do get an extra finalist pack, which we have here. And then when you get to top 4, you get your serial Omnimon. And then second and first place both get the champion packs. So I know we're curious what this Omnimon is here. For anyone who's never had one of these Omnimon packs before, they're actually really like super tight, tight sleeves. Because, first of all, you can't see what the number is. It's blocked out by this tape. You also have tape on the back. And that's because it is in basically what's like a super perfect fit. If you try removing the tape whatsoever, it will leave a watermark across the back or a watermark on the front. And because it's a perfect fit, you really don't have wiggle room to like pull this out without seeing what the number is. But yeah, that is the pricing here. So I'm going to put my event packs to the side. And before we go to the Omni here, I'm going to be opening a participation in a finalist pack here. Just kind of showcase what they are. And I do have some champion cards here to kind of showcase in a second. But yes, I do have more than one champion pack. I bought some from Europe earlier, or one of our locals bought some of the cards from a European earlier. This past, like, month, basically. But yeah, so like I was saying, these participation packs, they're pretty solid. You got your promo Zuba, you got your BT16 Uko, you got your Dragon Mode Imperial, you got your Venusmon, you got your Stardeck Mega Garga Ace, your promo Raremon, and your Gate. There's so many people playing Demon Lords this weekend. Those Atomas came up so much, and I had so many people ask me for my champion Gates. Like, this is probably like the premier card in the champion packs. But all the cards are the exact same in every pack. The only thing being different is the stamp. And then when you get to the champion cards, I'm going to see if I can showcase this. I might have to take out the top loader. Yeah, I'll take out the top loader here. But when you get your champion cards, they actually have a texture foiling. So when you look at the rockets on this card, there is a little texture like, I don't know how you describe this one. It's like little sparkles. Yeah, that's like the Champion Mega Garga there, though. Then you got like the Dragon Mode, the Uko, the Zuba, and the Venus. I already pieced out from this opened pack. But they all look really good with their texture foiling they have. But I know this is what everyone's here for is the Omnimon. So I'm going to go ahead and get that open here in a moment. Here, let's see what the Austin chat says here. Hey guys, what do you think we're pulling for the Omnimon? If you guys want to say hi to the chat, feel free to say hi to the chat.
I mean, number 120.
Number 120. Yeah.
169.
169. I don't think I've seen that one pulled yet. I don't think I've seen it pulled yet.
I'm gonna get 069.
069? That has not been pulled yet. But yeah, super excited. Super excited. Because I have a few serial Omnis in my collection already, but I don't have any that I've like won until finally this time. But anyways, best way to open these, for anyone who hasn't opened any of these before, is to go on the back side here. And then you can start peeling away here. Once you peel away, you'll see the watermark removed, and once it's removed, there's no going back. So right there, we're starting to peel it. And you already see the watermark being left behind. This is from the tape they use. As soon as you remove it, that watermark is being left on it. We're pulling the number now, Sparrow. We're pulling it now. But yeah, tape is gone now, guys. Drum roll. I know, right? Trying my best not to damage it. Hands get a little slippy here, man. I'm so excited. Because I'm personally hunting number 98. If I get 98, that would be amazing. Because that's like my birthday number, Omni. Drum roll. here's our number, guys. The serial Omni I pulled from getting second place. 487. There we go, guys. Number 487. You guys all saw it first here with me. But this is what you get in your regional pricing if you get second place. The only difference between champion and second place is they do get an extra champion pack. No, I don't have white gloves. It's all good. It's all good. I have a towel here I've been using. But yeah, is the second champion pack, and aside from the second champion pack, you get a playmat for first. But yeah, just going to go ahead and sleeve that up now. But yeah, that is our Omni we got, though. But yeah, such a beautiful card. Love the art for this. Super playable, too. But yeah, thank you so much, chat. Thank you so much, locals. And like I said, shout out to Swanee for helping out. Just like, give me my last bit of encouragement I need to lock in the deck, because I was super closely bouncing back and forth between Galaxy and Pure. And everyone in Austin who helped me playtest, shout out to everyone. Ty helped out a lot, Nodui. Playtested with him quite a bit. And then just all my playtest partners and team, they all helped out a lot too, because they just kind of pushed me to like seeing like what the meta was and forecast the meta pretty well too. I think every card had its purpose, like I said, from this weekend. I don't play decks that run Blitz Omni. Maybe at some point in the future. But with that being said, thank you so much everyone for hopping on today. I enjoyed having y'all. You guys are crazy. With that being said, take care, y'all.